So welcome back to the another video of data engineering with Animesh, and we are going to solve our next SQL problem. So the problem is customer who bought all products. So it is ranked as medium in the complexity level of LeetCode. So I hope it would be certain confusing terms would be used in this table. So there are two tables. First is customer. This table may contain duplicate rows, so it is already mentioned. Customer ID is not null. Product key is a foreign key. So if we would be required to do the joins, we would be doing that using this product key. The other table is product and it has only one column, that is product key, and that is a primary key. Okay. Write a solution to report the customer IDs from the customer table that bought all the products in the product table. So basically, all we have to give out all the customer IDs that have bought all the products. And how we'll know if they have bought all the products or not? Their card should contain all the products present in the product table, right? So see, for example, now see the customer ID 1, 2, 3. There are three customer IDs. So, and there are two products, 5 and 6. So customer ID 1 has brought 5 and has already bought 6. So output would be 1. Customer 2 has already brought 6. So customer 2 would not be in the output, and customer 3 have brought both, so both of them would be in the output. So the question is clear. Now the one thing is how to use these two tables to get the answer. Joins won't work here because using joins we won't get to any conclusion. You can try, if you have any ID, you can try using any of the joins, either left, right, inner, or even uh, cross join, but you won't get a proper table to get to the answer. Okay, so let us do one thing. If you say, first, can I calculate for every customer how many product he or she have brought, as and name that new column as a count of product. Okay, suppose for one we would get count as 2, for 2 we will get count as 1, for 3 we will get as count as 2. Now one question you may ask, that suppose if the customer has brought only for both the entries it has product key as 5, then also the answer will be 2, right? So what I will do is I will give a count of distinct a product key for every customer, for every group of customer, and we will store this result in a CTE. CTE is common table expression, which is similar to a temporary table. There are bit differences technically, but you can consider for now it as a temporary table. Okay, so now let's first do this. So the syntax of CTE is you give a CTE name with CTE underscore A as, and then you start writing the query. So what I said is select customer ID is the first column, and the next column is suppose count of distinct product key. Okay, count of select customer ID, again count of distinct product key. This is why I'm calculating the number of product he or she may have brought in totality in the complete customer table. So we'll hit as count product for easy understanding. Okay, then from customer, and we have to do a group by for the customer. So group by customer. Okay, so this CTE is ready. To see this means the result of CTE, it is just used like a table. Select star from CTE underscore A. Now see what the output it will give. So I'm trying to mold the given input according to unknown column. Oh, customer, customer. Giving given input into into something from where I can derive the answer. Again, there's some why I'm doing this. Select unknown customer in a group by customer ID. Sorry, whenever I try to execute something fast, it always happen that I make this syntax error. Okay, so see, now what I have got into my output that customer ID 1 has two distinct product, customer ID 2 has one distinct product, and customer 3 has brought two distinct product. Now, if I can match these values with the total count of these products. See, in the product table, product key is the primary key. Okay. So if the count of the entries in the product table is similar to this count for each product, then that customer would have bought all the product. Okay. So I hope you understand. अगर जितने प्रोडक्ट इसमें हैं उनका काउंट इस काउंट के बराबर हो रहा है which is count product, which is a new column that we have formed, then that customer would have brought all the product. Okay. So now what I will do is select, and what we have to select is select customer ID, and then from CTEA. Now you will ask why I'm not using an alias here. Oh, let me see what hell just happened. Hope you don't. Oh, oh yes, it didn't erase anything. I will just do a control copy so if this thing happen again. So I was there that why I have not used an alias, because here I'm directly referring this CTE. In the previous subqueries where I have used, I was not directly referring the subquery. I was just using from and the below subquery. So how my SQL engine will understand that this column has to be taken from this subquery? So that is why I have used alias. But here I have used directly used CTEA, where count product is equals to select count of product key, product key from product. Select customer ID from CTE, where count of product is equals to select count of. Okay, so now here, whatever the count of this product would be should be equal for every group, should be equal to the count of total product that are present in the product key. And I hope this should give us the output. Yes, it has been accepted. Okay. So see, we have formed CTE because joins were not fitting, because we would not have got the answer in a simpler way using joins or subquery. So I have formed a temporary table where I have taken the count of the distinct product key for every customer ID from this customer table. And we know that product key is the primary key, so we won't have any repetition. So if this distinct count is equals to the number of product present in the product key, that means that customer has bought all the product. So that is the thing that I have used. Only thing that can confuse you here is use of CTE. Just go and read about it. It will take 2 to 3 minutes, and it is very similar to temporary tables on the execution part, though there is some technical differences on when to use CTE, when to use temporary tables, but execution wise it is similar. So I have used a CTE, and from that CTE I was able to derive to the answer, because I was able to calculate that count of product equal to the total count of product key present in the product table. So that is how I went, or uh, got my answer to. So I hope you would have understood this question. This was medium rating, so means it bound to have few difficult or few complex scenarios, but it was pretty simple if you can understand what CT is and how to calculate this count. So okay, keep learning, keep practicing, and I will see you in my next video. Till then, goodbye.